They laughed, all of them. But she was the loudest. "Nice Halloween costume," she said, while pointing at my uniform. That was the day my new neighbor decided to mock me, not knowing I was CIA security. I'm Mark, 42. Quiet guy, recently retired from an overseas protection unit. The kind of person who waves politely and keeps to himself. My job now? A simple one. Security advisor at a local field office. Nothing fancy, but the uniform, it still carries weight. Or at least, it used to. Every morning I'd see her across the street, Tanya. Always on her phone, always watching. When she caught sight of me cleaning out my truck with that patch on my shoulder, she smirked. "Oh, we got a wannabe cop next door," she shouted once loud enough for the other neighbors to laugh. I just smiled and walked inside. People judge what they don't understand. See, after 8 years in covert security, bodyguarding diplomats, escorting intelligence files across borders, I learned one thing: real strength never needs to show off. But some things, you just don't forget. Then came the night of the turn. Around 2 a.m., I woke to shouting, Tanya's voice, panicked, echoing through the street. Her house alarm was blaring, and then glass breaking. I saw 2 shadows forcing their way through her front door. I didn't think twice, instinct took over. I grabbed my sidearm, radio, and sprinted barefoot across the lawn, heart pounding. Her porch light flickered as I reached the door. One intruder had her pinned near the kitchen. I stepped in, quiet, steady. "Put her down," I said. The man turned, and that second of hesitation was enough. I moved fast. A strike to the arm, gun clattering to the floor, Tanya screaming. I disarmed the second man before he could reach for his knife. And when the police arrived minutes later, both intruders were face down and zip-tied. But here's the cruel part. While paramedics checked Tanya for bruises, she looked straight at me and said, "He broke in. He has a gun." One of the officers turned his light straight on me, shouting orders to drop my weapon. Handcuffs. Cold metal. No questions, no thank you, just suspicion. It took almost 2 hours and a few phone calls to my old unit to clear it up. Turns out Tanya was embarrassed. Couldn't admit the same man she mocked saved her life. She never looked me in the eye after that. But 3 days later, a letter showed up on my doorstep. I was wrong, it said. "Thank you for protecting me, even when I didn't deserve it." Inside, 2 words written in shaky pen. "I'm sorry." Sometimes silence is the only apology you need. I put the letter in my desk, ironed my old patch one more time, and went back to work. Because respect? It doesn't come from what's on your chest. It comes from what you do when no one's watching. Then share your thoughts in the comments, but no one liked or subscribed the security officer.